I'm Nicole Alonso.
And I'm Uncle Homer Ward, the director of Crawl or Die, and this is the lead actor, Tank.
And you are watching Movie Reviews 101.
Hello and welcome again to another DVD update with Stephen King films. And today I'm going to start off with a couple I've just got recordings of, and that is Pet Sematary 1 and Pet Sematary 2. And this is all about one man who loses his son in a tragic accident and decides to try and bring him back from the mythical Pet Sematary, and what he gets back isn't what he buried. It's very twisted, this one. The second one, less so, I'm going to say. It tries to build on the idea and it just doesn't capture the same as the first one. And the next one I'm going to look at is obviously Christine, the one about the killer car. It's just all about the car, has a mind of its own, decides it's going to start killing people. Great film, that one, done by John Carpenter. And then we're going to go straight on to another double pack one as such, or double episode one. It's Desperation. Desperation is one of the few Stephen King books I actually started reading once. And this time we got Ron Perlman as a cop, and a group of people come to the town, and it's not exactly as it seems. It's also a very, very good one. I think it kind of went under the radar in the I'd say the mid 2000s. It's well worth trying to check that one out. Next up is one for some reason I've seen so many times, and every time I watch it I think it's rubbish, and that's Riding the Bullet. And this one is about a young man, or university age, who has to go home hitchhiking across America to see his recently stroke victim's mother, and along the way he meets colourful characters that eventually lead up to a crazed David Arquette that takes him on a mental ride, and it's just so like flashback here, flashback there, and it just doesn't make sense, but it's one of these that tries to have a message saying always make sure you love the ones that loved you when you needed it most. Next is another one I've got a recording of, and that is Bag of Bones, and that one had Pierce Brosnan and Melissa George in, and Pierce Brosnan plays something very rare in Stephen King film, a writer with a problem. Yeah, we see this a lot in the Stephen King films, but his wife dies and he goes back to the lake house where he starts to witness all these strange occurrences before trying to uncover what's going on. It's one horror type of movie I really enjoy watching, a ghost investigation where the ghost is haunting to try and solve what happened to them. So I have to say that's a very good angle, and to get the former James Bond on, great casting. It's got some good twists. It's very dark in places, but it's well worth a watch if you get a chance. The only thing is, it's another about 3 hours long, so that's one that's up to you. And I'm going to finish this with the starter of all of the King magic. It's the original Carrie. The one with Sissy Spacek is easily one of his best, and it's got very early roles for John Travolta. All about a high school girl who gets picked on and then finds out she has telekinetic powers and builds them up, and eventually it's an ultimate revenge film for a prank gone wrong. The final jump is always a jump, but it's just something that builds and builds and builds, and when it happens it's just boom, and it's brilliant to see something like that in the early, or from the 70s, still have the same effect as what it would have back then. That's going to be it for this part of the Stephen King one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to squeeze 2 more in, because there's that many films of his. What other ones do you think you will be seeing? And remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and visit the site for the actual blogathon and see if you want to join in. Pick any Stephen King film you want. Video or written reviews are all we want. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back for more Stephen King later.